Hey bitches, I can't believe I have to make this fucking video. So, let's drag this motherfucker there. So basically this is my YouTube channel. You know, unlike the first two videos, this is part 1, this is part 2. I can't believe I'm gonna make a part 3 of this. I don't really want to, but knowing him, the problem with ElevatorFilmer21, as you can see, being capitalized. This is a second video I did. The reason why YouTube think this is the first video is because I made it public, then I unlisted it. Now it's public again. However, the first video was initially unlisted, so when I published it, it became a new upload despite it being older. Here's his recent comments. As you can see, he's gonna make a video on me. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do the same thing to him. Make a video of him. Of course, it's obvious, but this is completely opinion based. I'm not a good speaker, but so 4 days ago he noticed that I was sharing his posts. The thing is, arguably, if you don't like sharing posts, if you don't really like me sharing your posts, maybe disable your community tab or something. Oh, actually, maybe just disable sharing if you're able to. So if you haven't noticed, I did share lots of his community posts. But the thing is, his mentions are off. It doesn't matter why it's off. However, I can't believe it. So basically, this is like a summary or something, like talking about people, like this person does not fucking use punctuation. I mean, he actually does, but it's just right here. But overall, there's no punctuation at all. So nearly a week ago, he would prepare an exposing video, which he made a day or yesterday, doesn't really matter. It's like talking about this drama situation, and it will end. Like, he'd said that he would provide in this video that he would be as admittable as ever. And now the funny part is, not everything he say is true or false at all, which means that he'll actually lie about things just so people could supposedly believe him. He has few supporters. However, we're not gonna talk about them because the situation is about this person, not them. Him. I don't really actually hate him at all. It's just that I hate how his attitude is, or things like that. Of course, the problem with ElevatorFilmer21 is that he would put an image of the person who supposedly caused this situation, and then here's the scary part. He won't blur out any picture of people. That's right. A privacy. This was. Let me say that again. He would disrespect the privacy of people by including their faces uncensored. Of course, he would do a duplicate upload in case if the first one got wrongfully taken down because a hate to spam reported. That's right. Everyone who opposes him is labeled as a hater according to him. If you say that you don't like his videos, then he will call you a hater. He has hidden me from his channel, but that wouldn't stop me from sharing his posts. Of course, he also would make a version where he blurs the image of the person, or he could just put a black rectangle on just their eyes. He would still mention their exact name and where this person is located. Like just what country or so. Like he would consider doxing people when you think about it. I don't know if their exact name is real name or their username, but if it's a real name, then it suggests that it's toxic. Look, this person's like, what country is so? Then he will get justice and oh my god, look how difficult it is to read. There's no punctuation. It's just endless nonsense. Exposing truth from its content. Oh my god. This person is 24 years old and apparently he's gonna be 25. Funny enough, I'm 19 years old and maybe I would become 20 sometime in the future. And then he shared a post to me. Now this is where the responses are. I know this video is fucking boring. Anyway, someone told me that he bought subscribers, but I don't think that's really true. It's mainly his YouTube Shorts videos that got him many subscribers. Let's read this. This MFer here has the audacity to share his posts and talks bullshit about him, and I am gossiping about him, and basically this is a privacy issue of his post in himself, but I have said nothing true at all. Of course, nothing true as in, if you have watched the previous videos, you can see that on his description on the left videos, he would actually defend predators. Like, he literally wrote it in the description. If you watch part 1 and part 2 of this video series, that is. Like, and whatever I said there about him is actually what I do, which is actually bullshit. I'm against sexual predators. I think, like seriously, sexual predators have no place in Roblox. I'm against sexual predators and people who would use children for this disgusting, degenerate, pedophilic actions. Of course, he says that I'm gossiping about him, which arguably is kinda true, because that's literally what I am. And then he concludes that I'm a hater, and this comment is low-key hateful to him. I haven't even said any insults to him. I just said, like, look, where's the insults? Meanwhile, he calls people he hates Democrats, leftists, woke, and all of the Republican buzzwords, as in the ones that make America great again call to users. like the actual dumb kind. However, I'm not gonna go into politics unlike this person because he would talk about deporting people by ICE, etc. This video is not about American politics, but about this person. It'll be quite long because I don't know how much I'm recording, and at this point I'm just talking. Like, and then he's gonna add this to a video he's making, which he already made, exposing his supposed haters and new haters. And once justice is given to him, which is quite impossible, then he would actually believe that he's saved and no more of those. Oh, buzzwords. This person, if I happen to live in the USA, like the United States for real, this person would make me vote for a Democrat rather than a Republican. But since I live in Kuwait and the government is a monarchy, certainly an absolute monarchy, it's quite impossible to vote for Democrats or Republicans because those parties do not exist in Kuwait. We have more political parties, but they don't. But I don't know if they matter that much because it's they like. Okay, I'm going off topic. So it's like protesters who can't fuck off at all. Protesters. Those people are comparing me with protesters. So here's my reply. You can pause this video if you want to fucking read. I'm going to use lots of profanity just so underage children will not even bother watching, which they shouldn't. Anyways, if you haven't realized, I've shown my previous videos about this person. He uses subscriber count as an argument. That's fucking right. Subscriber counts as an argument. Oh, I have 69 quadrillion subs, therefore your argument is invalidated. And you only have minus 3 subscribers, therefore your opinion does not count. This is what ElevatorFilmer21 has demonstrated. Then he asks people about, do you have Wiz? Literally. Can't he just... Actually, I shouldn't even question his words, because that would be like that opossum thing he talked about. He has received some garbage comments and responses from different people, and this is a variety of more haters among them. So let's go together and go to the together make me sick of I have decided to build up to my laptop, make the expose video on laptop, and soon my interest is that soon I get protected because the community is looking against me and my haters videos to see who's gonna be believed more, but those images are shocking and will leave you completely speechless, and anyone who shares it and yaps about this and gossiping at it, I'll destroy them into bits, and my number will let you the image anyway. Oh my god, I can't believe I read it like this. Can't believe it. Why did I even read this without stopping? Okay, let me try this again without that. Well, keep in mind some of those, I'll be putting my videos either today or next week, and then we might start working at another job position soon. I'll be there to make sure that I'll be releasing an explosive video. My thumbnail will provide an image of this kid who set me up in this garbage situation that just never ends at all, but hopefully this long video answered, and yes, this video is the truth behind how the elevator RBL exam started. if that video I make becomes popular and everyone really does realize that they are wrong about me, and then that BS drama will be ended, and I'm not expecting any types of comments or responses on this post, but I have the ability to protect and defend it. So if anyone steps foot towards me or against me, I have a baseball bat that is metal and can bash down haters with a metal iron shovel, and that baseball is actually iron, not metal, and hopefully those haters likes getting bonked and shovel slammed, etc. Oh my god! Threatening physical violence against his haters. Can't you believe it? Look, he says that he's gonna be protected. And that he's gonna be believed more, and those images are shocking, and they will leave you completely speechless. Have a look. He says this. He wishes that someone murders you for making the comment. Over replying that, like, look, I hope this person actually gets terminated. One of Schlepp's reporters says that. And then his response, a literal murder threat. He wishes that this person gets murdered for making that comment, and that he hopes he dies in hell with those two people, and hope he's suffering that karma too. And I love this middle finger for. It says one guy who agrees. Look, more of this make America great again buzzwords. Oh my god. 5? What? Oh my god. Anyway, this is very corn stuff, which is like, guess what? I didn't see the reply. This is his so-called haters. Look, if you can have a close look, which maybe you can't read, he says corn is used up on the other side. Does he not realize that this person's comment about corn refers to pornography? How did he miss the point? This was wasting my time. Anyways, this is a possum thing, like he's telling people that possum is the correct way to spell it, but when I search it up, it isn't. Like, let's search up possum. You need to like go to. Okay, let me just use Firefox, but I'm just talking bullshit at this point. So if you go to Firefox and in this super long unnecessary fucking video, let's search possum. And when you remove that, it shows results for opossum. It doesn't matter how you spell it. Some are spelled with an O, some are spelled without an O in the beginning. It doesn't fucking matter. But this person thinks it does. Of course, he talked about a certain person who kinda reacted immaturely to the situation. And this is. Now we're gonna check his community posts and see there are problems regarding him. Most of his comments appear one-sided. You will not see this comment, but you will see all of the comments that agree with him Mainly. This is because he doesn't hide people who agrees with him, making it biased, one side. The garbage comments. He get your brain fixed. Woman's genitalia. Female human genitalia. And he says that it's so rude of him. My god, being hateful and hurtful, and he could get him arrested. Oh my god. Arguably, this what ElevatorFilmer21's said to this person who makes brain rot gameplay videos. This person has said is quite hateful to this person. And of course, one of his supporters would say that it's harsh. However, in my opinion, I think this one is more harsh. Because it's arrest threats. Oh my god. And then he quote unquote bullies them. Look, it's so funny, I'm barely laughing. This person is in his 20s, making all of this content. This is the problem with him. The sheer hypocrisy. And this is his latest post, which I might have shown before. However, maybe I have short-term memory, and look. He might have heard that Solar AI would shut down forever, so he dumps all of this awful slop, which no longer contains his character anymore. It's just random shit. All in a desperate act to get more views. And I won't watch them because it would contribute to that. And now he's making AI slop out of a certain Disney Pixar property. And they're totally not illumination. Oh my god. It looks like he has lost his mind trying to create one of the most craziest things. And then let's have a watch. Sort of. There's no point in watching his videos while they're like you could. Okay, there's an issue. Oh my god, this is happening in real time. I can't believe this thing. This thing is happening all in real time. My god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Should I believe this? Anyways, the live chat supposedly works, so you can see. Okay, so this is the live chat. Well, no longer live, that is. So if you have a watch, you can see that like you could see that his nonsensical arguments, like all of these insults, not really good editing to be fair, no timestamps, it's just him overreacting over being called a pedo. Of course there's no audio, so we could just fucking read the transcript. Like, why would I put audio on this? He's begging about his subscribers. Anyways, look, he has an active community guideline strike, which I used to actually have. Of course, this isn't something to point out. This is the kind of person who hates being called pedo. From his very video. Or maybe it's the... Anyways, arguably I'm also part of Generation C, which is known as Gen C, but that doesn't really matter. Because I would be 2 decades old just under a week. He knows that I'm quite dedicated. He wrote death threats to scare off those haters. 2 wrongs don't make one right, they say. However, it's one wrong does not make one right in this scenario. It's the problem with him. As you can see, actually I'm gonna title it my response to his video. Not the problem with him, my response to him. And he like I've said before, he actually told corn is cringe. If you replace C with P, you'll know what it actually means. The same picture over again. I can't believe he does. Meanwhile, this isn't his video, by the way. My god. Anyways, there's this. Like, the problem is he's showing the same pics over and over again. Like, as if. This is just full of hypocrites. I mean, the hypocrite is ElevatorFilmer21, which. Oh my god. He says age doesn't matter. Age matters. If age doesn't matter, then can you get a driving license when you are 8 years old? If age doesn't matter, can you actually vote? If age doesn't matter, can you pay student tax? If age doesn't matter, can you go to porn sites? If the answer is no, to all of those is no, then that means age matters. And also, minors should not access NSFW content. Anyways, this is someone's face, which I will not fucking show. Don't you see? He shows people's faces, especially a minor. I can't fucking believe this. And then he talks about how he supports Lisa gaming Roblox. But this is irrelevant. It's about him, not the other people he watches. And he's actually using the victim card by calling himself a victim, despite the fact that he actually he says that he's a great music producer by using Suno AI to make songs for him. You know, I'm thinking of becoming a music producer if I get FL Studio but I have no plans for that, and that would be quite difficult. And that I want to use Suno AI or any AI slop to make music. However, this is just an impossible dream, so therefore I won't really make music that much. Like, I won't make music. Anyways, TikTok has more competitive moderation than YouTube. And he tells people to treat him like a king. Seriously? Oh my god, he's saying nonsense at this point. God fucking damn it. Anyways, he's technically giving them shoutouts. Of course, he's gonna make more videos by screenshotting messages here for his next exposing video, which doesn't even show the truth about it. It's like, it's more accurate to call it a reacting video because he's literally reacting over those fucking comments he received. It shows. So yeah, I can't believe it. We're 34 minutes in this video, and as you can see, yeah, this is dumb. I can't believe I'm doing stupid bullshit. I'm just gonna play some rhythm games I have. Scratch my nose, and if you could take a look at my dump as stream library, you could see this shit, but I'm not gonna play it because this is clearly irrelevant to the video. So yeah, I'm so fucking annoyed and pissed off. Like, why can't I just play my rhythm game instead of arguing with stupid bullshit? Like, seriously? Fucking hell. I can't fucking believe this shit. Why do I have to make a 40-ish minute video all over a certain person? I don't fucking know. And I shouldn't fucking know too. You know what? I've ran out of things to say. I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel and maybe do other more important shit in comparison to this bullshit. Because I'm so fucking tired. This is one of the worst videos I ever made. I can't believe it. All over a singular person. Fuck it. Bye bitches. Not even joking this time.